Afternoon. Welcome to the McCoy Ranch Fall Production Sale. Here today, we're going to have 46 outstanding lots offered at auction. If you're right here at the ranch in Lane, Oklahoma, you've got the chance to look through the catalog and see the offering today. We've got some great sires that we're going to talk about. Bulls like Fender Bender, Smooth Move, Panhandle Slim, to today's greats of the McCoy Ranch like Tulsa Time, Blue Duck, and the two-time world champion riding solo. Today is a unique opportunity with the stock that we have got in the sale from the yearling bulls, semen packages, weanling heifers, some bred cows. We're going to be talking about them all afternoon long. Cord, I know that you and Sarah are very excited with the opportunity that's in front of these folks today to get in on the action with the McCoy Ranch.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting day, Brandon McClagan. I know that we've been a lot of miles throughout the year. It's been a great year. We always want to talk about the wrap up, and it feels like the fall sale is what that is, and definitely get to kind of reap the rewards here in the fall production sale. You know, when you look down this list, you're looking at the yearling bucking bulls that's in there. There's several half interest in there, but kind of this is the last look at those yearling bulls and buying the prospects. You know, because when people want to come buy bucking bulls, the yearlings is kind of where all the trade's done, is all the prospects done. And then you talk about the big events from New York City to the Hondo in Phoenix, the National Finals Rodeo. You know, they've invested in those bulls 3, 4, 5 years ago. You get to watch the finished product there, but it's kind of the last shot of these yearlings. And there's some stingers in there. We look at the breeding and the genetics, and I feel like we've come a long ways in the last decade. And riding solo has had a lot to do with that. Not just him, but a lot of other investments that we've done in sires. So you get an opportunity at some good young cows, 3- and 4-year-old cows, all exposed back to a blue duck over a full sister riding solo, the 330 bull. If you haven't seen him yet, he's a kind of a new rising star, and kind of the opportunity to tap in some genetics that we've built over the last decade. And there's some young heifers in there. It feel like we did a lot of work at the ranch this week. We knew there was a bunch of rain coming in, so we stacked in a bunch of hours. I got to thank Ian Gold and Sarah. I mean, we seriously stayed in that arena until everything on the ranch was bucked before the rain. So you're talking 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I think we got some smashing and some kicks and some runovers all in that those hours. So it had a big week, and you got to see just the first view of what these heifers can do. I know that the heifer competition continues to get bigger every year. When you look at the regular season in 24 and 23 is won by these heifers, and I think you can stomp on the gas, and those heifers develop early. And we've got 10 or 12 of those in this sale today that are ready to go compete with. Again, they're just one out, and they didn't even get training. And what I mean by that, no dry runs. They didn't get to walk in and see the arena first. They seriously walked in the chute, put the dummy on them, and opened the gate, and that's all natural. That's raw material right there. So I think those heifers will continue to get better. And as you'll see, there's 3 or 4 of them in there that are natural, amazing athletes, and you just you wish there were bull calves. There's several embryo opportunities in there, and when you talk about opportunities, you're talking about riding solo, whoop-all. There's some blue duck semen in there, and you're going to see several of the blue duck offspring here coming up here. So some great opportunities. I think we're right at 40 lots today, but there is some superstars in there and a big opportunity for all the buyers. So best of luck, and like I said, you'll get to see the finished product in a couple years, hopefully at the National Finals Rodeo or the PBR World Finals, but the sale starts today.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we'd like to introduce you to our auctioneer today, Ron Cunningham from Rose, Oklahoma. He's going to be calling the auction today. He'll introduce the staff to you, and then we will introduce Lot 1 and get the auction underway.
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Indeed, it's a pleasure to be back here to the McCoy Ranch, and Court and Sarah, great hosts, and the genetics that they have been putting together and just populating and getting out. And, of course, you as partners, if you're online in here, you know that. It's been a fun ride, and it's going to get even funner. So he eats, sleeps it, and breathes it, and the great genetics is backing it up, and I don't have to tell you that, but a great offering here today. A couple of gentlemen working at ringside. You can turn your bids in to Colt Cunningham or Cass Sally. Cass Cass will be also on the phone. There's a couple of gentlemen that was having trouble with wherever they was at, couldn't be on the internet. So Cass will be laying on the phone. So if you see them bidding, and also we want to welcome those of you that are joining us on CCI Live on the internet. Kennedy Van Zand's right down here to my left. She'll be relaying the bids up to us as you bid on the internet. So we invite you to proxy bid or click on the button to keep up with the pace auction. We know it is a Saturday, a fall Saturday afternoon. Some of you may actually be in the deer stand right now, deer hunting and bidding on your phone, and that's just fine too. But we want to move right along at a rapid pace and get you on to the rest of your day. So bid right on. And as always, when you have internet bidding and you have live bidding, there's going to be some ties. We'll deal with that as we go out through the course of the auction. So again, we're going to have a quick and snappy sale. It's always a pleasure to work with Brandon, and I'll turn it back over to you, and let's have a bull sale.
All right, thanks, Ron. First one in today is going to be lot number 1. This is CMC 408. He will be a yearling, an own son of the NFR Buck and Bull Blue Duck. He's headed to the Yellow Chutes in just a few days out of the Miss Crossfiring, who is a Crossfire Hurricane daughter. Of course, Crossfire Hurricane, PBR Finals, National Finals Rodeo, Foundation Page Genetics through that female. And Blue Duck has been a hard knocker. He's been on the truck each and every time it's rolled out of this driveway.
I got to go on with Blue Duck. Of course, he come from North Carolina, Davis Ranch and Rodeo. But when you walk up to Blue Duck, you can see him out here. I mean, he's like a 16-hand horse. He is all there. You know, his fighting weight is 1,900 pounds. I think if you turn him loose, he'd be bigger than that. And he's kind of made some guys pay for that as well. He's taken some teeth out. We're honored to take him to the National Finals Rodeo here. He leaves Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, to National Finals Rodeo. Been top 10 for PBR Bull of the Year twice. He's won top bull of the event several times as well, and is a big, stout bucker, and is kind of showing that in his offspring right here.
All right, this will be lot 1.
All right, lot 1, half interest on the partnership option to double up and take all of it. What are you going to give on him? Hot here, check him out on the video. I'm going to give 20,000. Hit 20, I'm going to give 10. 10,000, I'm going to give 10. 10, I'm going to give 5,000. I'm going to bump it about 5. 5,000, I'm going to give 55. I'm going to be 55. Come along, 6. I'm going to give 600. I'm going to give 5. 700 and south. 7, 5. I'm going to give 75. 8. 8,000, 5, 9. I'm going to give 9,000. 9,000. I'm going to give 5. I'm going to give 95. Now 10,000. I'm going to be 10, 5. I'm going to be 10,000. 10, 5. 10,000. 10, 5. I'm going to be now 11,000. Internet. I'm going to be 11,000. I'm going to be 11,000. 11,000. I'm going to be 11,000 on the phone. 11 now 5. 11,000. 5. 11 5. I'm going to be 5. 11,000. I'm going to be 5 now 12,000. I'm going to be 12,000. I'm going to be 12. Internet. Don't want to miss you now. Click your button. 12,000. I'm going to be 12,000. I'm going to be 12. I'm going to be 12. Now 5. I'm going to be 12,000. I got 12 on the net. I'm going to be 12. 5. Yes, sir.
Turn my mic on. Hey, that's one thing about it. You talk about this bull, just a yearling, and you're 4 or 5 outs in, just getting ready for his whole career. And we talk about it several times. A Blue Duck, a 7-year-old bull, you start dividing those years by what one like this costs. I mean, you're not talking very much money, and the exposure this bull's got. The opportunity with $1 million futurity and things going on. I do think that his best years are with a rider, and that's not just him. That's proven in his genetics. I was in Decatur, Texas one time and got on Crossfire Hurricane, and I think he went right because the last time I seen him when I nodded my head, and you talk about the power that those genetics are bringing on the Hurricane stuff and the Blue Duck as well. This calf looks pretty cute with a dummy, but you grow him up and weigh 1,900 pounds with a rider. We're talking about a real deal buck and bull.
And I got 12,000 on the internet. You're going to be 12 on the phone. 5. Now 13. I'm going to be 12. I'm going to be 13. I'm going to be 13. Now 5. I'm going to be 13,000. 5. I'm on the net. 13,000. I'm going to be 5. 13. 5. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 5. 13. 5. 13. 5. You're going to be 5. I'm going to be now 14,000. I'm going to be 13. 5. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 14,000. I'm going to be 5. Anybody else? 14,000. But I'm 14. 5. You're going to be 5 on the phone. 14. I'm going to be 5. You're going to be 14. 5. So on the internet, $14,000 on him is going to be bidder number 612. 612. Thank you.
All right, 612, you got a good one. We're going to go down to lot number 2. This is CMC 438, another yearling. The bloodlines are pending on this calf, but you can watch this little spotted dude on the screen. He has got all the tools. The genetics are there as well. Lot number 2, half interest with the option.
All right, Honda got a bunch here. Lot 2, half interest one here. Check him on the video. Honda got a bun here. Honda got a bun here. Honda got a big 10. Negative 10,000. Some of the bun. Negative 10,000. Some of the bun 10. Honda got a big 5,000. Negative 5,000. Some of the bun 5. Honda got a big 55. Now got a big 600. Got a big 5, 7. Negative 7,000. Some of the bun. Negative 7,000. Some of the bun. Negative 75. 7,000. Negative 5. Negative 7,000. You got a big 75. 7,000. 5. 75. Negative 75. Don't lose him, internet. 7,000. Give me 75. Negative 7,000. 5. Negative 7,000. 75. Anybody else? 7,000. 5. Yes, sir, Court.
Yeah, just so many times we've sat here and watched these yearling bulls, roll through there, bring, 5, 7, 10,000 bucks. And then you're looking for a big bull that you want to buy a big bull, and now you're talking 50, 80, 100,000 for one of those short rounders. It looks way cheaper to watch them develop. And then, we watch this calf buck and handle. He's just so intense. He means business. If you want one that's just never going to quit on you, he might not be the next world champion, but he's never going to give up on you, and he has got 100%. Whether it's rain or shine or cold or hot, this calf is going to give you all he got.
I'm going to be in here. He did. Now 8,000. Now 8,000. Got 5 on the net. I'm going to be 75. I'm going to get down about 8,000. I'll take 77.50 if you'll do it quick. 77.5. Now 8,000. I'm going to be 77.5. I'm going to get down about 8,000. I'm going to get down about 8,000. 8,000. I'm going to be don't wait, internet. Get 8,000. 77.50. Now 2.5. 8,000. I'm going to be 2.5. I'm going to be now 585. I'm going to be 2.50. Now 585. 85. Want to speed it right along, internet. Click on the button if you want him. 82.50. You're going to be 85. 2.5 bid. 85. But I sold him. 8,250 on the phone. 82.50. 579 gets him. Thank you. On the phone. Next lot.
All right, thank you much. You definitely got an outstanding calf right there. This will be lot number 3, and this will be the first yearling we have watched today out of the two-time world champion, 6'12", riding solo. Goes back to that great Miss Texas cow. Of course, Miss Texas, a page-bred female that went back to B8. Another outstanding opportunity with this Red Bull. Gins it right there in the gate, lot number 3.
All right, check out that video. What are you going to give on him? On to the bone here. Lot 3 on your catalog. At the bone here. I'm going to be 5,000. It's going to be 5. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 5,000. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 5,000. 5 deals on. 5,000. I'm going to get them here. 2 at a high 5. I'm going to be 55. 5 bid. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 6,000. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 65. Now 7 high. I'm going to be 65. You're going to be 7. 7,000. I took it on the internet for 7,000. Going to be 72.50. I'm going to be 7,000. I'm going to be 75. 75 internet. I took up for you. You got to click back in. 72.50. Now 5. You're going to be 2.5. I'm going to be 75. Listen to Cord real quick.
I got to say something special about this cross. You talk about the 612 over the Miss Texas. We've seen it several times. I've even come in here in the spring sale once or twice and sold some flush mates to this, and then had to go to Las Vegas and watch those calves win a bunch of money. I wasn't going to make the same mistake with this red calf. He's got the same heat, the same intensity, and the same buck in him. So, we want to keep him on the ranch and on our roster because we know what the ending result's going to be here.
Could be a lot of fun here. 5 on the net. Now 7 high. I'm going to be 75. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be now 8,000. Now 8,000. I'm going to be 8,000. Click back in. Here we go. 8 down to a half. 8,000. I'm going to be turn half. Okay, on net. I'm going to be turn half. 8,000. I'm going to be turn half. 8,000 bid. But I'm turn half. 8,000 bid. You're going to be 250 on him and 9. Say no. Sold $8,000 on him. 8,000 on the net. That goes to bidder number 631. 631. Thank you.
All right. We will move now to lot number 4. This is 409. Same cross as the one right above him, riding solo over that 316 cow. Here's a good Red Bull that's going to turn back right there, one out. Lot 4, we're changing it. Pardon me. This will be the black calf. This is lot number 4. This is 409, riding solo over Miss Texas again.
All right, check out that video. They're going to be a lot for. Now they're going to be 5. They're going to be 5. They're going to be 5,000. They're going to be 5. They're going to be 3,000. Everybody be 3. Not 2.5. Not 5. They're going to be 35. 35. 5 in. 5. 7.5. They're going to be 35. 7. 4. They're going to be 4,000. 2.5. They're going to be 5. They're going to be 45. 5 in. They're going to be 45. They're going to be 2.5. They're going to be 45. 45. 4,500. 45. Right now, everybody on the net and in the house can afford him. Here is an opportunity, Gordon. They're going to be 45.
Hey, we're talking about the same story right here. Those calves that have the intensity and that want a buck, and again, that 612 over the Miss Texas cow. If you were in Vegas, went to the banquet, that cow was in the finals for Female of the Year, and they haven't even seen anything yet. I mean, there's a whole roster of them coming up. I know that we flushed again. Us and the Gold family have done Manhater over the 316 cow, so she's just going to get to be the most famous cow in the business, and this is the opportunity to get a live one right here out of a 2-time world champion.
They're going to be 45. They're going to be turned high. I'm going to be 45. I'm going to be turned high. I'm going to be 45. Now 7 high. I'm going to be 45. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 45. I'm going to be 7 high. 45. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 7 high. 4,500 bid. Anybody? No, I got it on the net. 45. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 4,500. I'm going to be 7 high. 45 bid. I'm going to be 7 high. Anybody else? 4,500. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 7 high. And I sold him on the internet. $4,500 on him. 45. It goes to 631 again. 4,500, 631. Make it a hand. Thank you.
Oh, you betcha. Now we're going to go to lot 5. Lot number 5. Next up on the docket tonight, another riding solo son out of that same female that Cord just talked about, the Miss Texas cow. This is lot number 5. You have half interest. We're selling half interest with the option to double your high bid and own 100%. But I know Cord and Sarah, they want to keep this one here and compete alongside you. This is lot 5.
Lot 5, and we got internet action already. What do you give on him? I got $3,000 out of it, 2.5. I'm going to be 250. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 7 high. 35. I'm going to be 7 high. I'm going to be 35. 7 high. Not 4,000. I'm going to be 4. I'm going to be 4,000. I'm going to be 2 high. 2 high. 2 high. I'm going to be 4,000. I'm going to be 2 high. I'm going to be 4,000. I'm going to be 45. I'm going to be 5. Down 7 high. I'm going to be 45. I'm going to be 7 high. 45. I'm going to be 7 high. 45. I'm going to be 7 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. Internet. You're going to be 45. You're going to be 7 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. You're going to be 4,500. You're going to be 7. Keep watching that video and think right the opportunity we got here.
I think talk about the embryo calves. I think they handle a little different. They train a little different. Even they come in a little more relaxed than kind of the wild calves they come from the back pasture over there. So it takes a little bit for them to kind of get stirred up, and they get a little bit of a fight back, and they learn to buck and kick and do better. I think it's a different reaction that those embryo calves are. But he's got all the talent. I mean, just the size, and he handles good. He finishes those jumps with good kicks. Already looking for a spot to spin. I think this calf is going to be competing in 60 days.
All right, the internet bidders, and we don't want to miss you now. There's over 50 of you logged online, so click on that button. We're going to move right along. Sign here. They're going to be 45. You're going to be 7 high. They're going to be 45. You're going to be 7 high. They're going to be 45. You're going to be 7 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. 47 high. 47 high. 45. You're going to be 7 high. And I sold him 4,500 on the phone again. 4,500, and that goes to 579 again. All right, 2 good purchases they've made. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to go to lot number 6. This time we will go to a son of riding solo. That's Spice Bomb. We've crossed him over the 428 cow, who's an own daughter of Hello Darlin' that goes back to Test Fire. Lot number 6, a grandson of riding solo, a great-grandson of the great Test Fire.
All right, look at the genetics here. What you gonna do? Down here. I'm gonna down. 5,000. It could be 5. I'm gonna 5. I'm gonna be 5,000. I'm gonna be 5,000. 5,000. $2,000 get in here. 2. Down to the 2 and a half. I'm gonna be 2,000. 22.50. I'm gonna be 2 and a half. I'm gonna be 5. I'm in now 7 and a half. I'm gonna be 25. 7 now 3,000. 3,000. 32.50. I'm gonna be 3,000. 32.50. I'm gonna Now 5, hang the bond, negative 35, 35, 250, now 5. Negative 35, number 5, hang the bond, negative 35, number 35, 5. Now 7, 35, 7, 5, now 4,000, number 2, now 5. Onto internet, you didn't make it. I took it on the seats. 42.55. He did here. 5. Now 5,000. Negative 5,000. 5,000. Negative 5,000. Negative 5,000 even money. Negative 45. Negative 5,000. Now negative 5,000. Now 5,000. Now 55. Negative 5,000. 55. Give it. Yes, no.
Hey, what you talk about this Spice Bomb? If you guys were here a couple of years ago, that's a riding solo son over a Bell's Blue genetics on the bottom side. That calf topped the sale as a yearling, ranked 52,000, I think is what he was. But he's, just growing up. You're going to start seeing him this year with their 2026 with a rider. So he'll make a name for himself. He's kind of an unknown Spice Bomb on the list right now, but you give that 6 months, everybody in the country will know what that bull is.
No mistake. I got 5,000 on the seats. You're going to be 52.50 internet. I'm going to be 5,000. You're going to be 2.5. 5,000. I'm going to be 2.5. 5,000. I'm going to be 2.5 on him. And I sold him $5,000 on the seats. 5,000 buyer number is 552. Thank you. Next lot.
All right, next lot. Next lot is going to be lot number 7. Lot number 7. This is another Spice Bomb son. He goes back to the 446 female, who goes back to the great Showtime. Again, half interest with the option in lot number 7 here this afternoon.
All right, what are you going to give? Check the video out there. What are you going to give on him? I believe this is, correct me if I'm wrong, the last half interest. Onto one we have on a partnership that you got the opportunity to buy just time right in. Here we go. What are you going to give? 5. That's going to be 5. 5,000. 5. 3,000. 3. 3. Hit 3. 3. Now 12.5. 3,000. 35. 35. 35. Turn high, how about 35, 32.50, now 5. Negative 2 and 35. Here's an opportunity here.
Yeah, I've sat right here in this exact same chair so many times and gave this same story. About those calves, and of course the trainer comes out and of course just move him over to the right, and he's in the gate, and what's the 8:14 Tulsa time? Same deal. He sold right here in a yearling sale. He stepped out there and hooked up to the right. One move to the right-hand delivery, he broke the world record in San Antonio. This calf has got the same deal. We want to stay in because he's got the size. He's got the rear, the drop, the kick. He's doing that in the gate, and he weighs 1,700 pounds. We're missing some zeros.
All right, now put him in on the internet at 3. That's a 2. All right, and flashed in. We got $2,000 deals on. $2,000. Got to be 2.5. Going to be 2,000. But about 2.5. Now 5. On to 25. 5. On to 5. Down 7. 3,000. We've been here before. We're back on track. 3. 255. Going to be 35. Down 5. Took Texas first. At 35, it's going to be 37.5. I'm going to be 35. Now 4. Number 1. Going to be 4,000. 4. Number 4. Number 1. Going to be 4,000. 4,000. I'm going to be now 2.5. I'm going to be 4,000. Listen to cord.
Yeah, this is no accident. You look at Spice Bomb again. An embryo calf he's created in a dish to do something great. And the 446 cow on the bottom side, the Pico is a half brother to a 3-time world champion bruiser. I mean, this calf is stacked up with genetics. It's not a freak deal that he's bucking hard, and he'll keep doing it for a long time.
All right, $4,000, $250. Now 45. Now 5. Now 7.5. 45. 7.5. Now 5,000. 5. They're going to be fine. 5. Click that button. Now here we go. 5. Now 2.5. 5,000. They're going to be 5,000 bid. You're going to be 2.5. 5,000. Now 5. Oh, we got a new bidder. I got 250. Now 5. I'm going to be 2.5. 55. Rest of you are out. 2.5. 55. 500. They're going to be 2.5. 5. Arkansas, you're out. 52.50's bid. You're going to be 55. Now 7 and a half. I'm going to be 55. You're going to be 7 and a half. Now 600. Negative 600. Negative 6,250. Out of 6,000. Negative 2 and a half. Arkansas, you did make it. I got $6,000 bid. You're going to be 2 and a half. Click your button now. 5. I'm going to be 2 and a half. 5. I'm going to be 5. 2 and a half. 5. Down 7 and a half. I'm going to be 65. 7 a little faster now. Click them buttons. Here we go. 5 bid. You get to be 7 65. 5 bid. You get to be 7 high. Bid. You get to be 7 sold him $6,500 on him. He's gone 6,500. 643 on the internet gets him 6,500. Thank you.
All right, now we are going to Lot 8. Lot 8 is TC 412. Here's a yearling that's sired by Ott 22, who's an own son of Western Skies. On the bottom side, we are going to a Spear My Gear daughter. Spear My Gear was an outstanding futurity calf, went on to be a great bull as well. Lot number 8, Western Skies, a PBR Finals bull. We got a good one right here in lot number 8. Yearling bull, TC 412.
I'm gonna talk one more time about the TC bulls. I don't know, 363 days ago, I lost my dad, and so all these TC calves was kind of the dispersal. There was 50 of them that came in a group, and I will say over the last couple of weeks I've been kicked in the ribs, run over, and smashed all by the TC calves, and to kind of make you laugh about it just a little bit. But these calves, he had a great breeding program, and definitely the intensity that's come behind it. So if you buy one of these calves that got the TC on it, it ain't lack of heart. These calves, give it all you got, even if they're still trying to put it together. There's a little batch of them right here. I think there's 3 of them right in a row, and man, you'll stand behind them just as far as you want to go, because they'll never quit on you, however many times you buck them and however far you go. So special set of calves right here. We even have the opportunity to sell.
All right, but I'm going to be lot 8. What you going to do here? To get up on the bond 5,000. I'm going to negative 5, 3. I'm going to negative 3,000. Hit 3 to big. I'm going to 3,000. You're getting 100% of him. 3,000. Going to bond 3. I'm going to be 3,000. I'm going to 3. I'm going to negative 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. I'm going to negative 2,000. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to 2. I'm going to negative 2,000. I'm going to 2 high. 2,000. I'm going to negative 2 high. 2,000. 2,250. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to negative 2.5. Internet. Negative 2,000. Negative 2.5 deals on. I got $2,000. 250. Now 5. I'm going to be 25. 250. Negative 25. 25. 250. 2.5. 5. I'm going to be 2,500. I'm going to negative 25. 5. Now 7. Negative 7 here. Way under the money.
Yeah. Not that I knew something was coming. This is the first 100% calf in here, but I think the hard work has been done. This calf will walk in there, and he's standing pretty good. He kicks through every jump. I think this calf's going to be a great one. But the other end of it, several years ago, I was buying the best calves off my dad every year anyways, and I thought, well, I'm gonna kind of invest a little bit more. I started sending breed bulls over there for him to use. And when you look at this, the Ott 22s and all the different genetics that's on there, those calves that we built the genetics and we sent over there to breed. So they're not just a fluke deal, whatever the last bull available is to turn out. These are hand-picked sires on some of Dad's best cows.
All right, I got 2,500 on the net. You're going to be 25, 27 high. I'm going to be 2,500. You can give me 7 high. 2,500. You can give me 7 high. Anybody else? 2,500. You can give me 7 high. 2,500. You can give me 7 high. 2,500. You can give me 7 high. 2,500. You can give me 3,000. I'm going to be 27 high. I'm going to be 3. Don't wait that long again. You're going to be 3,000. 3,000. I'm going to be 7 3. 3,000. I'm going to be 3,000. Hit 3,000. Negative 3. And I sold it 2,750 on the net. 2,750 bar 633. Gets it.
All right, we'll move now to lot number 9. Lot number 9. This time it is the Ott 22, who's a Western Skies son, over the TC cow, who goes back to Bell's Blue. I don't know how many people remember that bull, but Bell's Blue was big, he was mean, and he was scary. Went to the PBR finals from Denny several years. one of the top classic bulls as well. This one's got all the tools right here, lot number 9.
Yeah, I can go to the next one. I got on excuse in Kansas City one time. I didn't get him rode either. I know my dad was talking about retiring Bell's Blue. I think was going to Albuquerque, and the PBR had just started this draft situation where if you rode good in the first round, you got to pick from all the bulls of what you're getting on. And Dad had talked about retiring Bell's Blue, and I thought, well, shoot, this is a great opportunity. I got sports medicine, I got doctor, I got 3 bullfighters and live action to get on Bell's Blue. And again, I did not make the 8 seconds, but it's kind of like getting on Bushwhacker and Asteroid and Big Bucks. All those great world champions. It was, if you want to grow up and be a bull rider, that's the kind of stuff that you want to do. But Bell's Blue about threw me out of the arena, and Dad sure enough didn't retire him for a while after that.
What do you get? Lot number 9 here. 3,000. At 3,000. 2. 2,000. 2. 2,000. Tell you what, we'll let everybody up. Guy got 2 down the internet. Deals on 2,000. 2250. 2,000. 2,000 to high, 2,000 turn high, turn high, now 5. I'm going to be 22 feet a bit, 25, 2 feet a bit, now 5, 25, 25, here could be the sleeper, 250, 25. I'm going to be 22 feet a bit, 5, 2 feet a bit, now 5, 5, to get to be somebody to get them on, I'm going to be 25 for the big, I'm going to be 25 for the big, I got Texas in at 25. You're going to be 27 high, 25 for the big, I'm going to be 25 for the big, I'm going to be 7 high, now 3,000. How to be 27 high, I'm going to be 3, 3,000. Texas, you're out now. I got 27.50. Give me $3,000 on him. Don't lose him. Click a button. Here we go. 27.50 bid, 3. I got to be 3. Yes, sir.
I got to make sure I turn my mic on every time. Hey, this calf, and you talk about, being in there several times. We bucked him out of the left. We bucked him out of the right. And one thing that he doesn't like is kick and intensity. And he's a full blast sucker. When he's back there in the back, he sorts fast. He handles fast. He loads fast. Everything he does, he is fast. And that's one of those things. It's a mindset. It's a genetics. And he's got it going on. I don't think you have to worry about having enough intensity here.
And I got 27.50 bid. You're going to be 3,000. I'm going to be 27 high, 3. 3,000 internet. You're going to be 3. Yes, sir.
I remember when I had a futurity one time at Tulsa there at the stockyards. Cass Sally might have been there. Denny brought Blue up there as a 2-year-old. And he told my gate man, he said, be sure you get out of the way. My gate man didn't get out of the way, and Blue chased him all the way down the front of the bucking chutes. This calf's got a lot of those characteristics when you talk about the smoke and the fire that it takes to make a great bucking bull.
I got 27.50. Going to be 3,000. Do it quick now. We're going to go. We got a lot of stock to sell. I'm going to be 3,000. I'm going to be 27. I'm going to be 3,000 on him, and I sold him 27.50. Same way. 633. 2 good buys in a row. Thank you.
All right, we'll go now to lot number 10. Lot number 10, this one will be a red solo, who's a son of 612 riding solo, the 2-time world champ, out of a Spear My Gear female. We're going to talk about that bull, Spear My Gear, quite a bit as well. Another one that had a great career as a 2, 3, and 4-year-old, went to the PBR finals. Lot number 10, grandson to riding solo on the top side.
All right, I took the bone here. Now, 3,000. At 3,000, 3, 2,000, 2, 2,000. I'm going to be 2,000, 2, to the bid, 2, to get him, 2, $2,000 on him. Get in, let's go. 2,000. I'm going to be 2,000, 2, to the bid, 2,000, 2, to bid, 1,500. You do that, 1,500. I'm going to be 15. Here, 17 high. I'm going to be 17 high. Come along here. 17 high. Now 2. I'm going to be 17 high. I'm going to be 2. 2,000. 2 to bid, 2, to get him, 2, to get him, 2, to get him, 2,000. I'm going to be 2,000, 2, to the bid, 2, get him, 2. Right there. Got 2 on the seats. 2,002. I took 2,000 on the seats. Going to be 22.50 internet. It's going to be 22 at the high. It's going to be 2,022 at the high. 2,000 negative on 2 at the high. Negative 2.5 Texas. You're out. I got 2,000 on the seats. Listen to Court.
Yeah, the work has been done here. You talk about the 4 or 5 outs that he had. He's been bucked out of both sides. He's handling good, and he's finding a spot. You know, and there's all the hard stuff is done. This calf has got long legs. He's tall. He's going to grow up and have plenty of size. He wants to spin and got lots of intensity. It's a good little investment right here.
2,000's on the seat. It's going to be 22.50. Internet is going to be 22 at the high. It's going to be 10. I got 20. Don't hang on. I was reading my screen. Got 22.50 on the seat. It's going to be 25 on the internet. It's going to be 25. But I'm on here. You gave it 22.50. You give 22.50 on the seats. Well. There's a problem. Yes, you're right. I was right the first time. $2,000. Texas, I got $2,000. We got to talking, and I lost my train of thought. 2,000 is on the seats. Internet, you get to be 22.50. He beat you on the seats first. 2,000. They're going to be 22 and a half. They're going to be 2,000. But I'm 22 and a half. But I'm 2 and a half. Click your button. Here we go. But I'm 22.50. They're going to be 22 and a half. And I. So $2,000. That goes on the seats now. $2,000. 544. There was one of those ties I was talking about. Next lot.
All right, next lot will be lot number 11. National Finals Rodeo Buckenville, Tulsa Time Sun. Lot number, lot 11, pardon me. Lot 11, an owned son of 814 Tulsa Time.
Here we go. They're going to be here. Going to be lot number 11. What are you going to give? Here. 3,000 on him. They're going to be 3. How much? They're going to be 2,000. Come on here. Come on to the high. 5. How going to be 5? 7 high. They're going to be 3,000. They're going to be 2 to high. They're going to be 3,000. Yeah, but I'm 2 to high. They're going to be 3,000. They're going to be 2 to high. They're going to be 250. Now 5. But I'm 2 to high. 5. I got 32 to high on the day. They're going to be 35. 3,500. 250. Now 5. They're going to be 35, 35. Oh, you talk about an athlete. Watch that video. 250, 35, 2 and a high, 35, 35. Yes, sir, Court.
I see how people call me all the time, wanting to buy a Tulsa Time semen, and the only way you can get any of his is live breeding. So this is definitely a limited opportunity right here. This calf shows a lot of his daddy. You talk about just the hop and the pop and the kick, and that Tulsa Time sold a lot of tickets and a lot of excitement. I know guys will line up to get on that bull and is thrown half of them off. Even with the PBR finals the other day, Brady Fielder been on him 4 times, and sure enough, Tulsa Time got him down in Las Vegas. So, that little gene pool is pretty powerful, and that calf is showing what he's got.
I'll check it about 250. Now 35. I'm about 35. I'm going to be now 5 now 7 high. I'm going to be 3,500 bid. Yeah, but I'm about 35. 35, 37 high. 35. He got to 7 high. Anybody else? Here we go. 35. He got to 7 high. Internet, you on back in. Do it quick. 35. Yes, sir. I got you at 35 on the seats, on the phone. 35. I got a bone down 7 high. 35. I sold him 3,500 on the phone. 3,500, and that goes to bidder number. Is that the same man? 548 on this one. 548 buys. Thank you.
All right.
Next lot.
Thank you much. We'll go down to lot 12. This time it is Blue Duck over a riding solo daughter, 373 Miss Solo Kicks. Lot 12, you see them on the screen right there. These Blue Duck calves, they're going to be big. They're going to be stout. You can tell by looking at this one here on the videos he's got the tools and he's got the genetics. Lot number 12.
All right, check it here. 3,000. 3,200. I'm going to 2,250. 25. I bid 5. I'm going to be 5. 5 down 7 high. 3,000. Out of 3. I'm going to 3 to get up 3 to put about 3 to get a 3 down to get about 2 and a half. I'm going to be 3,000, but about 3,250. They're going to about 3,000. I'm going to about 2 and a half. I'm going to I got 2 and a half on a 5. I'm going to be 35. 250 and 5. I'm going to be 35. I'm going to be 500. They're going to be 4. 4,000. You want to talk about him real quick?
Yeah, we're a long ways off. I think if you watch this calf and see those genetics, what he's got, I mean, we could be talking 35,000 just as easy as 3,500. This is a big, stout, gristle head, tough made, the best genetics in the business. This calf is 100%. We're way off. I mean, if you're kind of judging, one for one, this calf, you'd sell a trailer load to get one like this.
Got $32.50 on the internet now. I'm going to be 35. You're tied up again. I took the internet this time up. That broke the tie. 4,000 now, 42.50. 4,000 bid. You got to bid 2 and a half. 4,000 to get a 2 and a half. 250 now 5. I'm going to be 45. 5. I'm going to be 47. I'm going to get more than 5. I'm going to be 5,000. 5,000. I'm going to be 5. $5,000. Now I'm going to be 250. 9. You're going to 255. I'm going to be 250. 5. Give me $6,000. Hey, we got a Georgia and a Texas battle here. Didn't you guys just play football against each other last Saturday? I'm taking about $6,000. Hey, give me 7.5. 55. You're going to be 7.5. I'm going to be 5,500. Click your button. Here we go. 5,500. 7.5. 5,500. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. 6. Now 2.5. I'm going to be 6,250. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 250 now. 5. Stay in there, Georgia. I'm going to be 250. 5. I'm going to be 25. 6,500. 6,500. Now 7,000. I'm going to be 7,000. 7,000. Georgia, you're out. I'm going to be 7,000. I'm going to be 67. I'm going to be 7,000. Click your button. Don't want to miss you. You're going to be 7,000. 67. I'm going to be 7,000. And I sold him. $6,750 on him. 633 is the buyer. 633. Next lot.
All right, the next lot in will be lucky number 13. This is CMC 46, sired by PBR Finals bull, Mr. Majestic. There's another bull that was on the truck every time that it left this driveway to go to the PBRs. We have crossed Majestic over the Miss Riding Solo, who goes back to Crosswired, and she's a full sister to Solo, correct? Yes. Solo's mama. Oh, even better. Even better. All right, this is lot number 13.
All right, check out the video here. What do you get? I'm going to 3. 3,000. Take it up at 3,000. Put them on 3. $2,000 on them 2. Take it up on 2. Put them on 2. Take it up on 1. $2,000. Take it up on 25. I got to be 250. Put them on 25. Better down south 5. I got to be 3,000. Now 3,000. 3. Take it up 3. Take it up on 3. Put them on 27 high. Now I'm going to be on 3,000. Put them on 3. Keep watching that video and you're going to like it. Both. I got to be on 3. 27 high, 3, done 3, 3,000, 3 down to the high. I got to be turned high, now 5, 35. Don't lose and click a button. Here we go, 5, 35, 35, 5, 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 2 bit now 35, 5, 35. Now 7 high. 3,500. Click a button. Here we go, 7 high. Sold him $3,500 on him. 3,500 goes to bidder number 658. 658 buys. Thank you.
All right, we'll go now to lot number 14. This is another yearling. This is 461 out of the T-Bar M356 cow, who is a Copenhagen Wild Thing daughter. Lot number 14.
All right, here we go. I'm going to bind here. I'm going to get 3,000. I'm going to be 3, 2. I'm going to $2,000. I'll wake you up. Give me $1,000. 1,000, 10, 12 and a half. 10, 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Now 15. I'm going to be 12 and a half. 15. 15. Now 17.50. I'm going to be 15. 17. 17, 15, 17, 17, 50 down 2. I'm going to be 2, to get them 2,000. I got $1,750 on the internet. You're going to be 2,000. I'm going to be 17, 50, 2, 2,000. Anybody else? 17, 50, now 2. I tell you what, there is worth the money right here. $2,000 now, $2,250. Now going to be 2.5. Bob, you about had him. Give me $2,250. I'm going to be 2,000. Put about 2 and a high. 2.5. Yes, sir. Court.
Yeah, I got to tell you, if they wasn't going to buck, they wouldn't be in this sale. I'd take them to the sale barn. But there's a couple of these calves. This lot 14 and lot 15. They're both embryo calves. They're stacked up with some of the best genetics in the business, and they're just handled a little laid back. And you talk about growing them up just a little bit, putting some spurs on them. These are going to be some good bucking bulls. They're going to be good buys, but you're going to have to wait it out just a little bit.
And I have $2,000. Should it be 22.5? Missouri, you're out. I'm going to be 2,000, but about 22.50. They're going to be 2,000, but about 2.5. I'm going to be 21. You're going to be 21. Do it quick, about 21, and I sold a bull. $2,000 on him. Headed to Texas. $2,000. Buyer 610. 610. Thank you.
All right, lot number 15. Like Cord said, another embryo calf. This is 465. This is a Pearl Harbor son out of that Copenhagen Wild Thing cow number 356. Lot 15, CMC 465.
I'll tell you what I get. I'm going to be 3,000. I'll tell you, let's do $1,000 on them again. I'm going to be negative 1,000, 12 and a half. I'm going to be negative, now 15. I'm going to be 12 and a half, 1,500, 12 and a half, 15, 12 and a half, 1,500. I'm going to be 12 and a half, 15, 15, 1,500, 17 high, 15, negative 17 high, now 2,000. I'm going to be 2, get down, I had 1,500 already on the internet. You're going to be 1,750. You're going to be 1,750. 1,500. How about 1,600? I'll take 1,600 to break the tie. 1,500, 16. Here, 1,500. 16. I'm going to be 1,500. 16. 1,600. 1,500. 16. I'm on the net at 15. Would have been 1,600. Here we go. 1,500 bid. You're going to be 1,600. 1,500 bid. 1,600 on him. And I sell that bull. $1,500 on him. 1,500. 622. 622 gets him. Get by there. Thank you, Bob.
All right. That will be lot 15's in the books. Now we're going to go to lot 16. This is the first of our semen package offerings today. This one comes with 2 straws of 2-time world champion, 612 riding solo, PBR finals many times, national finals rodeo, top 5 for Buck and Bull of the Year time and time again. But he got it done twice in lot number 16. 2 straws of 612 riding solo.
All right, you're getting 2 straws. We're going to sell it so much times 2. All right, what do you get? $1,000. $1,000. Okay, we'll just do it that way. That's how you have it on the internet. It's one money. One money. It's one money. I'll tell you, get 2 straws. I'm going to bet here. $1,000. It's going to be 500. 500. 600. 600. Now $1,000. It's going to be 900. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 10, 11, 10, 11. Yes, sir, Cord.
What made retiring riding solo in May so easy? You start seeing the offspring of what's coming. I know he had a couple, young bulls at the PBR World Finals this year, but I start seeing pictures from Brazil and pictures from Australia, Puerto Rico, Canada. I know several have snuck to Mexico, but there's riding solo babies worldwide. I mean, they have gone global, and to see the next wave of what's about to happen with the riding solo genetics. So this is not just a little opportunity right here. This is a big opportunity, and we've kind of proved in the last couple of years what you can do with a couple straws of semen in the right hands. We work with Transova Genetics quite a bit, And you're talking about getting 10, 12 calves out of one straw semen, and there's a lot of value in these 2 straws right here.
And again, it is the package, so you're getting both straws at $1,000 total. On here, so basically we're at $500 a straw. I got to be $1,000. 10. You're going to be $1,100. I got 1,000 on the internet. You're going to be $1,100. I got to be 1,000. 10, 11. I'm going to be 10, 1,100. I'm going to be 1,100, and I'm going to be 1,100. I sold it $1,000 on the net. 1,000. It goes to bidder number 632. 632 on the net. Next lot.
All right, our next lot is going to be this red horn cow, CMC 515. She's a 3-year-old. She's 5 months in calf. She is an own daughter of Riding Solo out of an own daughter of 20U Shepherd Hills tested. You talk about national finals, rodeo qualifications, world champion, buck and bull titles. It's all there with lot number 17. Who's she bred to, Gord? 330.
Yeah, we're going to talk about what these cows. The cows all came out of the same pasture. They all 3 and 4 year olds. We preg checked them about 5 days ago, and I will say that some of these cows, if they say 5 months, in 30 days I'd start getting them in their final location, because our vets, he does the sonogram, and so they're guaranteed in calf, but he's a couple months behind there. So if this says 3 months, you might as well just go ahead and say 5 months on some of those cows. But there's a bull called 330 Taboo, I think is what his name is now. It hadn't really made the record, but that calf got crippled, but was one of the best yearlings that we had ever bucked in a sense. But he's out of Blue Duck and a full sister to Riding Solo, so he's genetically built. And I let my dad use him as a yearling. And when he came back, he looked sound, but I thought I'd try the same thing. So I turned him out with a set of cows. This set of cows right here, all exposed to him. I don't know if you've seen pictures of him, but is a big, stout, good-looking bull. We'll start bucking here in the spring. There is another cleanup bull with him, but the full season was with 330 Taboo, a Blue Duck over a full sister to Riding Solo is what all these cows be bred to.
All right, celebrate here. Hang on the bun here. Lot number 17. 3,000. Hit 3 to bid 3. Hang on the bun 3. 2,000. Hang on the bun 2. 2 and a half. Come on 5. Hang on the bun 25 again. 7 behind 3,000. Hit 3 to bid 3. To go 3,000. Not 2 and a half. Got 3 on the net. Now 32.50. Hang to be 2 bid 5. 35. Now 7 behind 35 on the net. Hang to be 4,000. Hang to be 4,000, but I'm 4. 4,000 internet shop 4. Now to the high. It's going to be 4. Yes, sir.
Yeah, if we got a little time, look down there at the Miss Sweetness cow. That come from a $5,000 straw semen that we had purchased, and out of that flush there was this Miss Sweetness, the cow, and then there was 2 bulls. One of the bulls went to the PBR World Finals. The other one, called Real Gun, was a great producer, and I think Josh Frost ended up, he's bucked him into his place for 4 or 5 years. I think helped him win the world title. So that little genetic matchup on the mama side is huge. And again, Shepherd Hills tested, needs no introduction. Over Riding Solo, this cow is stacked up, pretty strong. And when you look at what's coming out over the sire side in the spring, this cow is stacked, and she's in the prime of her life. All the hard stuff has been done. She's been growed up. We pulled calves off of them. She's guaranteed bred back and ready to go to work.
And I got 4,000 on the internet. You're out on the phone. Need to be 2 and a half. I'm going to be 42.50. I'm going to be now 5. I'm going to be 45. Internet, you might have her. Going to be 45. I'm going to be 5. 45. I'm going to be 7 and a half. I'm going to be 45. I'm going to be now 5,000. I'm going to be 5. 5,000. 5 on here. Down 2 and a half. I'm going to be 5,000. I'm going to 2 and a half. I'm going to be 5,000. I'm going to be 2 and a half. So $5,000 on the phone or on the internet. 5,000 on the net. It's going to be bidder number 633 again. 633.
All right, we're going to go now. Sorry, Ron. We'll go now to lot number 18. This time it is Margie time over that great Miss Texas cow. Here's another embryo baby. She is also 5 months safe in calf to the 330 Taboo, who's a Blue Duck over Riding Solo. Lot number 18 is what is in front of us right now.
All right, what do you get? How to get down here? 2,000 get in. Let's go. Hit 250 bid here. now 3,000. 3,000. 3 to get down 3. Now to down to 2 high. 3,000. Negative 250 bid. 2 high. 3,000. 3250. 3,000. 3250. That'd be 3,000. 2 high. 2.5 international. Go to 3,000. 3250. 3250. 3250. 35. I'm going to be 2 high. 35. 35. 250. I'm fine. I'm going to be 30. I'm going to be 5. 35. Anybody else? Here we go. We're going to walk and trade down to bid down 35, 35, 35. So 3,250. 3,250. Buyer is here. 633 again. Next lot is going to be
lot number 19. Lot number 19. This time it is a daughter of 716. 716 Outlaw. The Red Bull Kish bred. He's been on Cord's truck now for several years. They won the Extreme Bulls on him here in Atoka, I think 3 years ago. A Bell's Blue daughter and 4 months bred to 330 Taboo. Lot number 19. Outlaw over Bell's Blue, and 4 months safe in calf.
And a young cow, mama cow. I'm going to burn here. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to be 25. I'm going to be 3,000. I'm going to be 3,000. I'm going to be 3,000. 3,000. I'm going to be 27. I'm going to be 3,000. 3,000. Down to the hive. I'm going to be 3,000. I'm going to be now fine. 35. I don't want to fuss with you. I try to buy everything I can cheap as I can too, but these cows don't think about what the cow market's like. They got a lot of residual value just in that. Not counting the genetics. Here is some opportunities to put together a cow herd right here with great genetics.
Yeah, this cow herd has been built, and we talked about we say 45 yearling heifers, and then we've got over 60 recep cows out there fixing to have calves as well. So we had to give somewhere, and you tell yourself that you've just got to go out in the pasture and sell 10 cows. It's pretty hard for us because over 10, 15 years, every year you turn out your best bull, your second best, your very best genetics that you can have. And that's what all these cows are. There's no accidents. There's no flukes. It's either, world champion over world champion over world champion. Look at this, the 716 Outlaw. They've won the MVP at the PBR teams. JRV won the Fort Worth event on him. They've won Extremes. This is kind of the top pick of all the bulls. Over my dad's very best bull, Bell's Blue, and you take Blue Duck in there over riding solo. I mean, this thing is stacked 4 different ways of what's about to happen here this spring.
Did you give 3250 on the phone? Now 5. I'm going to be 3250. I'm going to be 35. 2 and a half. I'm going to be 500 down. I'm going to be 35. Anybody else? 35. 35. Now 4,000. I'm going to be 7. I'm going to be 4. 4,000. 37 to bid. 4. I'm going to be 4. And I sold him 37.50 on the phone. 37.50. He goes to what number? 522. 522 buys 522. Yep. Thank you.
All right, we'll change up now. We're going to go to a very, very unique opportunity. This is lot number 19. 2 embryos, 1 money. 2 embryos for 1 money. This time, PBR world champion Whoopah over the 142 cow. Who is an own daughter of Code Blue. Whoopah over Code Blue. Lot 20, I'm sorry. Lot 20. Right there, you're seeing Whoopah on the screen. This is, again, lot number 20. 2 embryos. Whoopah over a Code Blue daughter.
All right, we got the video rolling, and what are we going to get? I'm going to get here. Lot 20. 2,000. One money now. Hey, get about $2,000. It's going to be one hand here. 10, 12, 15, 15, 17 high now too. I'm going to be 2,000. 2 to be $2,000. 2,000. 25. I could be 250 but about 25 25 250 now 25 5 I'm on the net 2250 now 5 I could be 200 but about 25 25 anybody else I got 2250 get about 25 2250 but about 25 2250 but about 25 and I sold the embryos $2,250 buyer number 620 headed to Georgia. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you much, Georgia. We'll go now to Lot 21. Lot 21, here's another 4-year-old cow, a young cow, a lot of life in front of this lady. She's 4 months bred to 330 Taboo. This time the cow is sired by White Lightning, who was a come-on baby son, and out of a the Miss Wedding Bells cow. Lot number 21, she is 4 months bred to the 330 Taboo bull.
All right, we're back on a cow sale. I get a picture. What do you get? A lot of 21. I'm on here. I'm on 3,000. Yeah, 3. 3, 10. 2,000. Yeah, 2 deals on. I got 2 on the phone. 2,000. 2,000. Not 5. I got 22 and a half on the phone. I got a big on the net. 250 bid now 5. We're using all forms of technology to say, I'm taking about 25. 250 bid 5. 5 bid now 7 and a half. I'm going to be 25. I'm going to be 7. 25. I'm going to be 7. 25. Young cow, just a 4-year-old, 2,500. You're going to be 2,750. I'm going to be 25. Internet, 2,500. Sold her then 2,500 on her. 2,500. All right, 522 buys 522. Thank you. Next lot.
All right, next lot is going to be Lot 22. Lot 22, another 4-year-old, another daughter of White Lightning. This time, she is out of the Riding Solo cow, the dam of the world champion Riding Solo, who goes back to Crosswired. She is also 4 months bred, 4 months in calf to 330 Taboo.
All right, lot number 22. I'm going to buy another young mama cow. I'm going to be lot number 22. 2,000. I'm going to be $2,000. I'm going to 2. 2 to be 2. 1,500. Get in here too. I got 2. I got 2 on the internet. $2,000. I'm going to be 2 and a half. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to 22. 50. I'm going to be 250 now 5. 22 now 5. 250 now 5. Yes, sir.
This is one of those opportunities, and I guess to back up about 15 years ago, Bruce Wold has been my partner for a long time. He owns the 319 Miss Riding Solo, which is Riding Solo's dam. And, over the last several years, we've flushed that cow. We've bred that cow, done a lot of work. But there's another full sister to Riding Solo coming on, and that's the only thing that kind of pushes this cow, to the side a little bit in the flush system. 319 Miss Riding Solo has been flushing again this year. But this is a great cow. You can't just write one down or draw one out better than this cow right here. She's got so much competition. It's the only reason that she gets to move.
And I got 2,250 bid on the internet. They're going to be 25. 250 bid, but about 25. I'm going to be 200, but about 5. Now 700. 3,000. I'm going to be 27. I'm going to be 3. I'm going to be 3,000. 27 bid, 3. Texas, you're out. I got 2,750. Now 32.50. Now 32.50. Hit 3,000 bid. You're going to be 32 and a half. 3,000. 32.50. Now 32.50. Number 3. Number 2.5. Anybody else? Click a button. Here we go. 2 and a half. 3,000. Going to be number 2.5 on her 9. Sold her $3,000. She's gone. Sold her 3,000. Buyer 633 again. Putting together a good set of these cows. Next lot.
All right, now we're going to go to lot number 23. Lot number 23. 2 straws of multiple time. PBR Finals bull and a bull that's selected to go to Vegas in just a few days. 81.94 Blue Duck. Cord, we could talk about this bull all day long, what he's done, but what sparks my interest the most is what he is producing. We've seen several calves today that are sired by Blue Duck, and they are just like their daddy, big, tough, and will take the hauling.
Yeah, it's hard to get in that opportunity. And what I mean by that, these bucking bulls, they've got to stay dialed in to compete at the level that Blue Duck's been trying to be top 10 for Bull of the Year 2 years in a row. You don't really have time to go out and be with the cows for 60, 90 days and keep up that performance. And this is one of those bulls that's he's done it. And he's doing it also in a dish. When they can kind of produce with different style of cows on recip cows, and this bull is stepping up and doing it. We're so honored that he's making his first trip to the National Finals Rodeo here in just a couple of weeks.
I took the bun here. I'm going to get 2 straws of semen on him. Yeah, it's 1 money again. 1 money. Get the bun here. Take the bun here. I got a man at 500 deals on 5, 6. Hit 506. 7, 8. 7, 8. 7, 8. 809. It's going to be 1,000. 1. I got 900 on the phone. 1. Going to be 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Going to be 1. Going to be 1, yes, sir.
Yeah, I will say that there's a handful of cowboys from a little further south of here that's hard to say their name that called me this week. And when they get in the breeding program, the guys that are getting on those bulls are calling you to buy the Blue Duck semen, you know that something is right. If something feels dangerous, because there's a lot of guys, I can't even spell their name in my phone, buying semen out of Blue Duck. That's what they want to go after.
Hunter, nope, you're out. I got $1,000 on the internet. It's going to be $1,100. Hunter, now $1,100. What's he going to breed those good cows he's been buying to? $1,000 going to be 10, 11. It's going to be 1,000. Going to be 10, 11. Going to be 10 bid now $1,100. $1,000. Going to be 1,109. Going to be 1,109. So $1,000 on the internet. 1,000 buyer 632. 632.
All right, we'll go now to lot number 24. Lot number 24, this will be a 3-year-old cow. She is also 2 months bred. She is an own daughter of Tulsa Time, National Finals Rodeo Bucking Bull, out of the 256 cow, who is an own daughter of Wedding Bells. Memory serves me correctly. Wedding Bells came from your dad, right?
Well, Wedding Bells is a Bells Blue son, but he went to the PBR World Finals, and I remember like it was yesterday. I was dragging my bag back to the truck over there in Texas, and kind of fighting whether I was going to ride bulls or not. And the guy said, "Hey, you want your check?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Your bull just won $4,500." And I said, "Why in the world am I still getting on these things?" And that was Wedding Bells. And Wedding Bells went up to the PBR World Finals that year, and I guess the rest has been history as far as full-time bull business since then. But it was Wedding Bells that pushed me over the edge.
I'm going to be a lot of 24. What are you going to give? I'm going to be here. Young cow. I got $2,000 on the internet. I'm going to get about 2. I'm going to be $2,000. Now 5. I'm going to be 250. 25. I'm going to be 2,000. 25. I'm going to be 250. Now 5. I'm going to be 22. I'm going to be 5. I'm going to be 25. 25. I'm going to be 25. 250. Now 5. I'm going to be 250. 25. I'm going to be 250. Now 25. I'm going to be 25, you'll be 24, you'll do that quick. I'm going to be 24, you're going to be 24, do it quick. I'm going to be 4, I'm going to be 24, I'm going to be 2,400. I'm going to be 4 again. I don't want to fuss with it. That's a young mama cow right there. She's only a 3-year-old.
Yeah, we talk about Tulsa Time and what he brings to the table, and the same idea too. There's only a couple of those Tulsa Time bucking bulls around Well, there's only a couple of the matched heifers on the other side of it, and that's what this one is. I mean, she's a one of a kind herself.
4, now 5. I'm going to be 4, 5. Now I'm going to be 24, 25. Internet, you will make in. How about you, Texas? I'm going to be 4, 5, 24. I'm going to be 4, 5, 25, and so 2,400 at you, 2,400. 506 on that one, 506. Next lot.
All right, our next lot is going to be lot number 25. Lot 25, here is a Vortex daughter out of a Margie Time daughter. Another young cow, just a 4-year-old. Vortex, of course, an own son of the late, great Bruiser, the 345 cow, and own daughter of Margie Time. All I can say is wow.
Yeah, I mean you got to say wow. I mean we bought Vortex with the idea to get in on the gene pool there. A Bruiser over a Hotel California daughter, and you look on the other side, the 345 cow. Not only in Margie Time, but she's been a great producer. The 219 bull you guys are going to start seeing here, in the next couple months is out of the 345 cow. There's some great genetics right here. The cow handles great. She's pretty laid back. Usually the first one in the pen, and you hate to sell a good lead cow like that because she makes difference for the other wild ones.
What are you going to get? What are you going to be 2,000 on her? I'm going to be 2, down the bone, 2, down the bone, I'm going to be 1,500, down the bone, here, 1,500. I'm going to be 15, I'm going to be 15, 17, 50, now 2,000. I'm going to be 2,000, 2, not 5. I'm going to be 25, 5. I'm going to be 25, 25. I had 2,000 on internet. He had to be 2250. I put you in at 2250. I had 2,000 on internet already. You had to be 2250 on the phone. You going to be 2250? You're going to be 22. You're going to be 21. You're going to be 2020. How about you, Virginia? Get in and break the tie. $2,000. Going to be 21. You're going to be 2021. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to be 21. I'm going to be 21. 2,100. I'm going to be 2021. I tell you what. Again, we're talking about a young mama cow, 4-year-old. $2,000 is all. I'm going to be 21. $2,000, 21. Sold her. 2,000. She's gone. Thanks anyhow. $2,000, and she goes to 622. Going to Missouri. Thank you, Bob. Get back.
All right, now we have got an embryo package. Looky here. There, that's him. Okay. I asked Cord. I said, "What's this slice of heaven?" He says, "A tan bully. Looks like your sports coat." Yeah. I'm glad my sports coat don't buck that hard. Lot number 26 is 2 embryos, Slice of Heaven, who's a page-bred bull, one Orchard, Texas. You can see it right there on the screen. He is a page-bred bull, and the CMC 5244 cow, an own daughter, a Smooth Move. 2 embryos, 1 money, lot number 26.
They're going to be here, $1,000. They're going to be one money on her. They're going to be there, $1,000. They're going to be 1. They're going to be 1,500, 500. They're going to be 5, 600, 7. They're going to be 600, 7. They're going to be 600, 7, 600, 7, 600, 7. They're going to be 600, 7. Now 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Now you're talking. 1,000. Going to be 1,000. 1. Going to be 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Going to be 1. Going to be 1,000. 10. I'm going to be 10. 11. Going to be $1,000. 10. 11. 10. 1,100. Going to be $1,000. 10. 11. Again, that's the package. That's everything. I'm going to hear $1,000. 10. 11. 10. 11. 1,100. Georgia. I'm going to be Texas. You're both out. I'm going to be 10 11. $1,000 going to be 10 11. I'm going to be 1,000 10 1100. So 1,000. Bar 633. Get some next lot.
All right, our next lot is going to be 27, lot 27. This is a 4-year-old cow. A 4-year-old cow. She is a Blue Crush, out of a Blue Crush son, TC 930, and out of a Panhandle Slim daughter. 30 days safe right now. Lot number 27, 4-year-old cow.
I'm hanging about here. I'm going to get 2,000. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. 1,500. I'm going to be 15. I'm going to be 1,500. I'm going to be 16. I'm going to be 17. Out of 17, 18. I'm going to be 17, 18. I'm going to be 18, 1900 and 2,000. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be dose me on. I'm going to be 2,000, 2,000. 2. 2,100. 2,000. I'm going to be 21. I'm going to be 21, 2100. I'm going to be 2,000, 21. I'm going to be 21, yes, sir.
Yeah, just to catch everybody up on some of the gene pools they're playing with right here. That Blue Crush come out of a big flush that my dad did, several years ago. Code Blue, a PBR World Champion Bucket Bull, was a sire to that flush, and I have a own daughter, Bell's Blue, and there were several. I mean, Blue Crush, Wileywood Blue, Highly Contagious, then several cows that have produced several PBR World Finals bulls since then. And on the other side, the 310 cow, she's not by Panhandle Slim. She's by a clone of Panhandle Slim. So there's been a lot of work done in the last 3 generations on this little mix-up that we're watching here in Lot 27.
And I have 2,000 on the internet. Your man want to be 2,100 on the phone. They're going to be 21. His trucking's pretty much already paid for. 2,000. I'm going to be 21. Yes or no? I'm going to be 2,100. Sell them on the internet. $2,000 on him. Bob, you got another one. 2,000. Headed to Missouri. Buyer number is 622. Bob, what's the score anyhow? Who's winning?
Easy.
Oh, uh-oh.
All right. We'll go now to lot number 28. Lot 28. This is a 3-year-old. She is also 1 month, 1+ bred. She's a Diddy Wadiddy daughter. Out of a Smooth Move daughter. Lot number 28, Diddy Wadiddy over Smooth Move, 1 month in calf to the 330 Taboo Bull.
17-6. The Sooners are holding on. Here we go. They're going to be a lot of 28. 18. I'm going to be 3. I'm going to be 2. 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 We'll do it again. 1,500. 1,500. I'm going to be 2. Down 1750. I'm going to be 700. 2. I'm going to be now 2,000. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. Now 2250. I'm going to be 2,000. On the phone, they got to be 2,000. Should have been 22 and a half. They got to be 2,000 and 250. I'm going to fight. I'm going to be 25. I'm going to be 500. I'm going to be 700. I'm going to be 2,500. I'm going to be 700. Now 3,000. I got 2,700. I'm going to 3. I'm going to 3. I'm going to 700. 3,000. 3,000. I'm going to 3. I'm going to 3. I'm going to 3. I'm going to be 2,500. I'm going to be 3,000. If anybody else, we're going to speed her up now. We're going to walk stock. Head 3, now going to be 32.50. Jut, now going to be 2 high. Yes, sir.
Oh, Diddy Wadiddy. He came from Andrews Rodeo, and if you watch Stetson Wright, round 10, the highest mark of the whole National Finals Rodeo, and he was a bucker. You know, it's almost like the bad timing. He come along during the COVID deal there, and didn't get to take his true run at the Bucking Bull of the Year in the PBR, but a true bucker till the end. And you know those genetics, you know, the big and stout, the heart is the biggest thing that they pass on, and that's one thing that Diddy had. He had lots of heart, and he would give it everything.
3,000's bid. You're going to be 32 and a half. I'll tell you what, I'll take 31. You've been a good bidder all day. I'll take 31. If you'll do it quick. I got 3 on the net, though. You're going to be 31. Going to be 31. So, 3,000. 633 again. Next lot.
All right, next lot will be a 4-year-old cow. This is a Little V daughter. Of course, y'all remember Little V, Futurity World Champion. She is out of a Kish-bred female on the bottom side. 3+ safe in calf. 3+ bred to Taboo.
On to what it is. I'm going to banter. Who started there? 1,500. Had to be 15. 15. 16. 1,600. Deals on 1,500's on the phone. 15, 1,600. 17. Had to be 1,600. 17. Now 18. 18. 18, 19. 18, 19. 18, 1900. 1,800. 1,900. 19. 4-year-old mama cow. She's way along bred. The work is done. Here is a lot of cow for a little bit of money. 18, 1900. 18, 19. 18, 19. Yes, sir.
Well, there was one year there that I had three fraternity calves that literally made the ranch payments. There was a little 814 Tulsa time. There was a little Brendel Muley that ended up going to the NFR later, and then there was 826 Little V. And Little V took all their money. Little V won the gold buckle. He won the whole deal at the end. And they don't promote him much anymore. But he was in a very tough class. Those 800 numbers of all the Blue Ducks and the Mavericks and all that. And the sign hanging on the wall over there that says World Champion is Little V's. And that's what this cow is right here.
And I got 1,800. 19. 2,000. I could be 19. 2,000 internet. What you do? 2,000. 2,000. 19.2. Solar to him. $1,900 on her. Cheap it is average again. 1,900. 522, doing a good job. Thank you. Next lot.
All right, next lot is going to be a 3-month bred female to 330 Taboo. She is a fender bender daughter out of a Bell's Blue daughter. Lot number 30, 3 months bred to Taboo. You talk about some scary stuff in there, Cord. Blue Duck, fender bender, and Bell's Blue.
Yeah, you can always tell when a stock contractor retires from riding bulls. It gets way bigger, way scarier, way more dangerous because I don't have to get on them anymore. But, the other side is breeding for the females. I know Bell's Blue, the most powerful thing that he passed on was those females. Those females were producers. That was the best. And then, when you go to the other side, I started dealing with the Andrews Rodeo Company quite a bit. Those fender bender heifers were the best, the most power. And that's why we got into it is because of the females. And I will say it took me about 10 straws of riding solo for one straw of fender bender. They're pretty tight on that stuff. But this is the embryo heifer that she handles real good. She's laid back. She flushes well. We've got a bunch of eggs out of her already. So this is a good cow, ready to kind of wrap a program around.
You get a bone $3,000 on her. How to bone 3. 1,500 to be go in. 15, 16. Had to be 1,500 to get 16. 17. 1,900 2,000. I gotta be 19 to get 2. 2 not 21. Not 2 to get 21 2 2 2 2 2 3. Now 4 400 now 5 4 5 25. I gotta be 24, 25 internet, you on back in 24, 2,500. I'm going to be 24, 25, Court.
Yeah, this cow is 458. She's an embryo calf herself, and again, you talk about the last three years of or three generations of what you had to put into it as far as the Bell's Blue semen and to get the 221 Miss Bella cow that we flushed several times over the fender bender, the recip cows. I mean, it takes a lot of work to get a cow like this on the ground, and then you turn around and breed it back to an embryo calf herself. The 330 bull, by Blue Duck over a full sister riding solo. There's a lot of work been done right here. The opportunity sitting right in front of you.
Just to be clear, I had 2,200 on the internet. Did you be 2,300 on the phone? Did you be? Okay, just check it. Negative 24. I'm going to be 23, 24. 3, 4. How about you, Bob? You want back in? 23, 24, 23, 24. I'm going to be 23, 4. Now 5. I'm going to get 4, 5. You're out on the phone. You about had her. I'm talking about 4, 5. She's about to calve. Now I'm going to get 4, 5. 25. 5. Seller, 2,400 on the net. 2,400 gets her next lot.
All right, next lot is going to be lot 31. This is the 460 cow. Another 4-year-old lady, this time too much bred to 330 Taboo. She is sired by that Slice of Heaven that we watched just a few lots back. Page bred bull, and out of the Miss Solo Kicks cow that we've talked about several times throughout the sale today. Lot 31, too much bred to 330 Taboo.
He gonna be 2. I'm gonna be 1,516. That'd be 1,500. 16. 16. 17. 17. 18. 19. 2,000. 8 2 2 to bid. 2 2 21 2,100, 2,121, 2,021, now 1 2, 21 2, 21 2, 21 2, 21 2, 21 2, I don't know. Just practice on 23, 23, 22, Missouri, Texas, you're out. 22, 23, 22, 23, 22. Yes, sir.
Okay, I stand corrected. I read the name Miss Solo Kicks, but it is not Miss Solo Kicks. It is the Miss Riding Solo. 319, the Mama, 2 Riding Solo. So this deal just got a little bit sweeter. That Page Bull over Riding Solo's Mama, and too much bread to 330 Taboo.
But we got 2,200. Everybody's good? Get on the phone because I've got 20. Actually, I got 2,300 now on the internet. You're going to be 24. You're out on the phone and you're out 4. Now 5. I'm going to bump 4. Now, hey, it did get sweeter. Look at that board lighting up. It's going to be 25, 2,600. 6, 7. And be 600. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. You know, Bruce Wold, been partners of mine for over a decade, and had a lot of great bulls and great females. But, you know, he owns a 319 Miss Riding Solo cow, and they've been flushing her every year. Lots of great calves coming up out of her. But there's another little full sister coming on that's going to go into the Transova Flush program here in 2026. It's pushing a couple of these females over to the side because of what's coming on. But here's a great opportunity, and that female side is so powerful. And we've talked to Transova several times about, you know, doing some cloning work. And if we do any cloning work, it'll probably be 319 Miss Riding Solo. She's so powerful of what she can pass on.
Got $2,800, California. You're out. They're going to be 3,000. 29, negative 3,000, 29, negative on 3, put them on 3, put them on 3, I'm going to be 3,000, 31, 100. I'm checking them on 3, not 100, get on 2, get on 3, negative 100. Do it quick, here we go. 3,000, get on 31, get on 31, you out on the phone. Does he want in? 3,000, sold him 3,000 in. $3,000 on Barnaby. Yeah, you bet. Right there on the internet. 3,000. Next lot.
All right, next lot is going to be 32. Lot 32. She did check back open today, so you're going to get the opportunity to buy a female to cross back to the bull of your choice. She is sired by Hello Darlin', who's the son of Testfire. And on the dam side, we're talking about Fireworks and the 252 cow. This is lot number 32. She does sell open today.
All right, 1,500. 1,500. 1,400. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, I love this cow, and you know, she's a great mover and bred great, top and bottom, and you know, I hate to see that the vet come in there and say that she's open. I will throw in a straw or two of Riding Solo. because that's what I'd love to see her cross with. So whoever buys her, I'll give him a straw riding solo.
Cheers. Going to be 1,400, 1,500. Going to be 14, 15, 1,500. Hey, she'd weigh that out. I got $1,500. Hey, 15. Here. 1,516. 1,600. Bob, you on back in? 1,600. And you're out on the phone. I got 1,500 on the net. You're going to be 1,600. Sober, 1,500. She going to California, 1,500. Bidder number is 618, 618.
All right, she is California bound. It is time to go to lot number 32. Lot number 32, this time, 33. I don't know why I keep getting so confused. Probably because of the football game going on. Anyway, lot 33, this is 2 embryos, 612 riding solo. Out of a Code Blue daughter. Out of a Code Blue daughter, 2 world champions in that cross right there in lot number 33.
2,000. 2,000 going to be 10, 11. Going to be 1,000, 10, 11. Going to be 10, 1,100. Not 12, 11, not 12, 1,200, 1,200, 13. 14, 1,400, 15. Going to be 14, 15. Now 16, 17, now 18. Out of 17, 18, 17, 18. 17, 18, 17, 18, 19, 18, 1,800, 2,000, 1,800, 2,000, 2,000, no smell. Give me 10, give me 1,900 in, 18, 1,900, get 1,800 on the phone, 19, 18, 19, 18, 19, 1,800, 1,900.
We watch time and time again, this the riding solo, great trip after great trip, East Coast to West Coast. And I just telling Brandon, one of my favorite trips was Little Rock. In Little Rock, he bucked Dalton Castleoff, and he was fading across the arena. I think if he'd have rode him one more round, he'd have jumped over the fence, bucking and spinning. I mean, just an amazing athlete. On the other side, the Code Blue world champion, the flush that my dad did. Blue Crush, Wileywood Blue, Highly Contagious, all those. This is the female. This 142 is the female side of that. So the size and the height and the kick, the rare, the drop, the intensity, man, you got some dynamite in this one right here.
1,900's on the internet. They're going to be 2,000. Yeah, going to be 2. You're out on the phone. 1,900, 2. 1,900 down 2. 1,900 down 2. Down 2. Did he say no? So 1,900 on the internet. 1,900.
All right, we're going to go now to our yearling heifer offer, weanling heifer offer today. We've still got some semen lots that are going to be sprinkled in and out, but Cord talked about it at the top end of the sale with the opportunities that are ahead of folks with these females. What, Sarah? This is my favorite video. Oh, boy. Lot 34, little black ball-faced heifer right here. She is, of course, out of a McCoy sire. DNA still pending here. What's our possibilities there, boss?
Well, there's a lot of possibilities. We talk about the breed bull that was out there, and then it turned out with the cleanup bulls. But, one thing that we're going to guarantee that they're, buck and bred. They come right off their cows and literally run them in the chutes and buck them to show you what they got. They're all branded, got the registration numbers ready to go. But, man, this is as raw as you can get. We didn't even show them the arena one time before we started, and you'll start picking through here. There's some heifers that, good enough to go compete at any location. So, have fun. This is a big opportunity right here coming off a great set of young cows.
All right, we're going to get right on into these heifers now. But I'm feeling here. 1,000. I'm going to be 1,000. I'm going to be 10. I'm going to be 10, 11. I'm going to be 10, 1,100, 1,100. I'm going to be 10, 11. I'm going to be 10, 1,100. Out of 1,000, I'm going to be 10, 11, 12. I'm going to be 1,200. I'm going to be 1,200, 1,200. I'm going to be 1,200 and 13. 1300.
Well, we talk about the different possible sires. I mean, we took 5 of our best yearlings, and I think all 5 of them are riding solo sons, and turned out with this set of young cows. So it's going to be the best of the best and some great gene pools and genetics. Not thinking that we might sell some of these heifers one day. I mean, we bred these cows because we wanted to keep them, so they're going to have plenty of intensity, plenty of size. Leap and kick. The same thing that everybody else looks for is what we're looking for before we turn the bulls out.
Where'd he go? Did his phone battery go dead? 1213. I'm going to buy here. 14. I'm going to be 15. Had to be 1400. I'm going to be 15. I'm going to be 1400. 15. I'm going to be 15. I'm going to be 1500. Had to be 14. 15. 14. 15. 14. 15. I'm going to be 1500. We're going to walk and trade now to get him on. Going to be 1500. 14. 15. 14. 1500. And I'm going to sell him 1400 there. 1400. 506, next lot. Come on, here we go.
All right, 1,400 buys a good female. This time we're going to go to 655. 655, red heifer that is out of a Vortex daughter that goes back to the world champion bruiser. Lot number 35.
Hey, check it out here. I'm going to be 1,000. And to be 1. 1,010, 11, 12. 1,211, 12, 13. 13, 1,300. And to be 12, 13. 14, 15. And to be 14, 15. 14, 15, 14, 15, 1,500. How to be 14? Did you lose him? 1,500, 15, now 16. Had to be 1,500 to get down, 16, 1,617, 16, 17, 16, 17, 1,700. Anybody else? 16, 17, 16, 17, 16, 17. How to be 17? 17. Solar, 1,600 on the net again. 1,600. Put her on the big truck. Next lot.
Next lot is a Tulsa Time granddaughter. Lot number 36. Lot number 36 goes back to the NFR Buck and Bull 814 Tulsa Time. Lot 36.
Genetics here down the bond here. 1,500. Had to be 15. I'm going to here. 1,010, 11. I'm going to be 13. I'm going to be 14, 1,500. Had to be 14. I'm going to be 15. I'm going to be 16. I'm going to be 17, 18. I'm going to be 17, 18, 19. Now 2. Had to be 2,000. 2, 2, 2, 21, 2100. It could be 2000. Don't lose your internet. 2021, 2021. Not 2. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 3. I'm going to be 4. I'm going to be 23, 4. I'm going to be 20. I'm going to be 4. I'm going to be 3, 4. I'm going to be 3, 4. I'm going to be 4. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're not 30 days. It's back to be 2026. You're going to watch this yearling competition go around. And right off the bat, you're going to see some of these little old heifers just develop earlier that start stacking up. And the one thing about the heifer deal, you only got 1 year to compete. So you're talking about stomping on the gas, training, and asking them for everything they've got. You can do that with these heifers. And this heifer, there's so much potential. Don't even know where the let-out gate is yet. And, watch her. She's wanting to stack up, looking for a spot, making some rounds there. When she kind of gets well-matured and well-trained, this heifer's got an opportunity.
And I got, 2,300 on the phone. It's going to be 24 internet. 23, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Seller on internet or on the phone. 2,300 on the phone. That goes to bidder number. I forgot his number. 548. Tell him to pull over and stop and don't lose cell phone service again. Thank you. Next lot.
Next lot is lot number 37. Lot 37 this time. 657 is a granddaughter of the two-time world champion riding solo, lot 37.
I took it upon here, 1,000, 10, 11, 11, 12. I 11 bit, can you use her? I think at that price, 1,200 13. I had to be 14, not 15. You didn't make it internet, 15, 16. I tell you, 1,516, 17, 17, 18. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, I talk about the bottom side there, because there's 5 different bulls that can be out on the top side, but on the bottom side, this 491 cow, she's a full sister to a bull we call Buckshot. He topped the sale last year, the NFR sale, and man, I know some of the best guys have got on him. I've seen about 20 videos of John Crimber riding that same bull. And so that's some powerful genetics in there, and they last, they buck hard. This 491 cow on the bottom side, there's a lot of value in that female side.
And I was hoping somebody had bid while you was talking, but to break the tie, but they didn't. So 1,700, I recognized it first on the internet, 17. On the phone, he's going to be 18. 17, 18. I got 1,718. 1,700 now, 18. 1,700 now, 18. Now, 19. Now, that did break the tie. 18, 19, 18, 19. Oh, he changed his mind. 1,900, now 2,000. I'm going to be 1,900, going to be 2. Now I'm going to be 21, 2,100, 2,100. So, $2,000 on the net. 2,000, you got her. 2,000. 632.
All right, buyer 632 gets that one, 632. Now we'll go to lot 38. Lot 38 goes back to White Lightning and Come On Baby on the bottom side. Lot number 38, another Weenland heifer.
You're going to be $2,000 on her. 10, 10, 11, 10, 10, 1,200. I'm going to be Trump in at 13. I got 1,200 on it. I'm going to be 13, 14, 15, 1,500. Yeah, go ahead.
You want to make a bull trainer look really good? Buy this heifer right here. This is the first trip. This is just walking in there, opening the gate, and you talk about a little bucker. Who cares what her papers are? Throw them out the window. Even though she stacked for several generations, they'll step out there and do that the first time she's ever had a dummy on her, first time she had her flank on her, first time ever had in the chute. This heifer could win $40,000 herself this year.
And we got some Texans lighting up as you've been talking. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, now 17. I'm going to be 1,600 and 1,700. 16, 17, now 18. I'm going to be 18. I'm going to be 18. 1,718. 19, I'm going to be now $2,000. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. Even the money, no smell. I'm going to be 2,000. I'm going to be 2. 2 to be 2. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2,100. I took 2. I took 2 on the internet first. Going to be 21, and Texas is in. Texas 21, and Texas. I got 2 of you from Texas. 1, now 2. I'm going to be 2,100 and 2. I'm going to be 21, 2, 21, 2, 21, 2, 21, 2, 21, 2. I'm going to be 2,100. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. I'm going to be 2. Not 3. I'm going to be 2, 3. Down here, you're out on the phone. That broke the tie. 22, 23. I'm going to be 22. Get a bone 3. Get a bone 2. Get a bone 3. 23. What do you say on the phone? Is he done? I'm going to be 23, and I sober. $2,200 on her. 655. Sierra, he's headed your way.
All righty, 2,200 buys that one. Now we'll go to 2 straws of semen. This time you're going to get 1 straw of riding solo and 1 straw of 8194 Blue Duck.
2, 1 and 1. Got the package. You're going to be $2,000. 1,000. Going to be 500. Here we go. 5, 6. Going to be 500. 600. 7. 7. 8, 8, 9, 1,000. Going to be 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. 10, 11. Going to be 10 bid. 10. 11. 10, 11. Going to be 1,000. Do it quick now. Here we go, 11. Click your button. I'm going to get $1,100. So $1,000 are in. We're headed to North Carolina with that. 654.
All right. You got your two good straws right there. Two good straws. This will be lot number 40. Lot number 40, this is a first infraction on the bottom side. First infractionable that's been on the truck, out of riding solo. Lot number 40 is Wheatland Heifer number 661.
I take them 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. It be 1,010. now 11,000, 10, 11. I got to be 10, 11. I got 1,000 on that. I get about 10, 11. I got to be 1,000, 10, 11. 100, 9, 10, 9, 12. 11 bit, 12, 11 bit, 9, 12, 11 bit, 9, 12. I think she'd weigh that out right here now. I'm taking 1100 9, 12. Don't you, Brandon? 9, 12. 1,200. Anybody else? 1,100, 12. Anybody would have been 1,200? So I'm turning $1,100. He's been a good bidder today. That'll cheapen his average up. $1,100 on the net. Thank you.
All right, we'll go down to lot 41. Lot 41. This is a riding solo granddaughter through the 402 cow. Lot number 41.
I trade him. 1,000. I got to be 1. 1,000. 10. 10, 11. 10, 12. 1,100 12. 11 12. 11 about 13. 1,300. 1,400. 14. 15. 14. 1,500. It'll be 410. Arkansas, you're out now. Get back in. 1,500. That'll be 15. 1,500. 1,500. That'll be 15. 1,500. Anybody else? 1,400. 1,500, you barely beat me. Down 1,600, Texas, you're out. 1,500, 1,600, and you're out on the phone. 1,500, nope, I'm on the net. 1,500, now 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600, 1,600. Solar then, $1,500 on her. 1,500 down here. That's the way to buy them. Next lot.
We're going to look now to lot number 42. Lot number 42. This will be a, let's see, Tulsa time. Tulsa time granddaughter out of the 503 female.
All right, check the video out. What you going to do? I'm going to here. I'd set my satchel down and clean up on these heifers now. On here, put them in your deal. 1,000. It could be 1,000. $1,000. $10. It could be 1,000. $1,000. $1,000. It could be 1. Whoa, out here. 1,000. 10, 11, 9, 12. Here we go. 1,300. 1,300. 1,300. Hey, give me 12 and a half. Here, 12 and a half. 1,250. 1,200. 1,250. 12 and a half. We're going to use all the numbers. 1,200. 1,250. Half. 913. 13. 1,300. You going to be 1,300? Is this truck full? 12 and a half, 13. 13. William, you want back in? 1,300. Here we go. 1,250. So 1,250 on the net. 1,250.
All right, lot number 43. Lot 43. We're going to go back to a female that has those Page genetics through that Slice of Heaven female in CMC 460. This is lot number 43.
$1,000 on the internet. We're hooked up. We're headed north. On to 1,000, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1,500. It'll be 14, 15, 14, yes, sir.
She just makes me laugh. I mean, talk about a heifer that got turned around and backed in there, and after a long day, we just went ahead and just bucked her backwards. You can't screw up a good one. Them ones that want to buck, that want to think about it, want to leave clean and hit spots. It's the first time she's ever been out of the chute, and we pretty much just bucked her out of the rope and shoot, and she wanted to buck hard. Ain't no telling what this heifer would do with a little bit of training and a good flank man. Ain't no telling how great she'd be.
And going to be a tier, going to be 13. I'm going to be now 14. I'm going to be 1,300 to get down, 14. 14. Not many left. 14, 15. I'm going to be 1,400 to get 15. 15. 1,500 to get 1,600. I'm going to be 15, 16, 16, 1,600, 16. So $1,500 under, put her on 632 again. Next slot.
All right, our next lot. We're down to the final three here this afternoon, and there could be the best ones yet to come in these final three little ladies. This is 666, lot 44. Weenland that goes back to power play and riding solo, lot number 44.
Here we go. 1,000. I'm going to be 1. I'm going to wake you up. 500. Get in. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. I'm going to be 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9. I'm going to be now 1,000. I'm going to be 1,000. I'm going to be 1,000. 1,000. 10, 11. I'm going to be 1,000. 10, 11. I'm going to be 10, 11. You're out on the phone. $1,000 is on the net. I got to be 10, 11. Town out of 10, 11. 10, 11. 10, 11. 10, 11. I got to be 1,000. 10. I'm going to be 11. I'm going to be 11. I'm going to be 1100. Anybody else? 1,000. I'm going to be 10, 11. 10, 11. And I sold her $1,000 on her. William, you got one. $1,000. That goes to bidder number 641. 641.
All right, lot number 44. That was lot 44. We're going to go now to lot 45. Lot 45. Much of the same story right here. This is CMC 660. She is out of the 500 cow, who's an own daughter of First Infraction. That goes back to riding solo. Lot number 45.
$1,000 on her and one more. It's going to be 1,000. Let's just do that again. 500, get in, go. 5, 6, 7. 7. I'll wait. 800, 800. 700 now, wait. 700 now, wait. 700 now, wait. 800. 800. 700 now, wait. 708. 708. I'm going to be 708. 9. I'm going to be 9. Now 1,000. Take it on the phone. Take it on the phone. Internet south. $1,000. Try to be 10. 8,000. Hey, I tell you what, I'll take 950 to break the tie. 950, 900, 950, 900, 950. I'm going to be 900. I'm going to be 9.5. Going to be 950, 900, 9.5. Sell her to him on the phone. $900. 900. Burn the bird. Yeah, 548. There it is. 548. All right. Next lot.
All right. This will be the final opportunity on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Lane, Oklahoma. This is lot number 46. This one goes back to the legendary fender bender from the Andrews Rodeo Company out of the 453 cal. This is lot number 46.
The last chance to prove where you been. It's going to be 500. 5, 5, 6. It's going to be 500. It's going to be 6, 7. It's going to be 700. 600. 7. It's going to be 700. 607. It's 600. 700. 7. I'll pay somebody. 700 now. 809. 800. 900. 899. It could be 999. 800. 1,000. Had to be 1. It could be 1,000. It could be 1. Anybody else? 900. 1,000. 10. 11. It could be 10. 11. It could be 10. 1100. Is he done? Tell him thanks for what he did do today. $1,000 is going to be 10, 11. I'm going to 1100 and I. Going to be 1100 and I. So $1,000 on the internet, and that concludes the sale, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you on behalf of the sales staff and the internet, and I'm going to turn it over to Gordon.
Oh, and I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate it. It's been a great year, 2025. Already looking at the schedule for 26. I know we're fixing to get stacked up and head to the National Finals Rodeo and Saratoga Cowboy Christmas and a bunch of other stuff going on. Thanksgiving, Christmas. New York City, we've got the Oklahoma City Pro Rodeo coming up in January, Bull Nanza February. DeCoin, Illinois, they got the big bull riding concert in March. And then April, just got all the contracts signed up for New Orleans, have another Hondo over there. If you'll put me off the side, I'll tell you the 3 headliner singers. Can't say it publicly yet who's coming, but I'll tell you privately. But a pretty exciting show coming up in New Orleans in April. Of course, the May, we've got other big rodeos lined up. Be here for spring sale in April. That'd be the big yearling deal, coming right up. So I'll tell you guys how much we appreciate you, and best of luck to everybody, because, yeah, we're gonna split it all right down the middle. So I hope y'all win a lot.